And welcome back to the Integrated Media Center here on the campus of Geneva College. I'm Chris Matthews, the Sports Information Director here at the college, and today we are joined by Ethan Moose, a sophomore on the men's basketball team. Ethan, you were selected as the Student Athlete of the Week after you had a big game on Saturday against St. Vincent. I think you had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals, so you kind of stuffed the stat sheet in that game. So well done on that, and again, congrats on being the nomination for the week. Now, I was told you were sick on Friday, so much so that I think you were sent home from practice. So I'm curious what you had going on Friday, and were you feeling better on Saturday, or just sort of play through it?
I was feeling better Saturday. I think I just had like fever symptoms, but now still tired during the game Saturday, but I definitely felt a lot better from Friday. So
well, it definitely didn't show. Now, I'm curious, having grown up playing basketball, I know that sometimes conversation, shall we say, occurs on the basketball court. How often do people talk to you, try to get in your head at all? Is that something that occurs at all on the floor?
Really never. It never really happens. I hear my teammates talk to the other team, and the other team talk to them, but no one really says anything to me. I can't remember. I don't have any instances where I talk trash to another opponent.
Well, you're pretty soft-spoken, so I wonder if they just sort of pick up the fact that there's no point in saying much to you. You're probably not going to say much back.
No,
so.
I guess.
Now, I've noticed you often bring the ball up, or you help bring the ball up the floor when the other team's pressuring. Obviously, Eric and David are the primary ball handlers on the team, but you're often back there helping out. How comfortable are you dribbling the ball up against pressure? You're 6'5", so it's not normal necessarily at this level to have a 6'5" guy bringing the ball up the floor.
Well, ever since I was a kid, I was too skinny to play big guy, so I pretty much consider myself a guard my whole life. So I guess I've always worked on it, and always worked on ball handling. It always gave me advantage because I was a taller guy, like you said. But so yeah, it's something I've always worked on.
Good. Now, against Westminster a week or two ago, that game went into overtime. You got fouled with about 30 seconds to go. Your team was down by 1, so you had 2 free throws. You ended up making them both. But I'm curious, what goes through your head when you're in kind of that pressure situation? You got 2 free throws. You need to make them both.
To get rid of the pressure, I usually just think like of my routine and just totally focus everything on my routine. Just like 2 dribbles, spin, look at the hoop, and shoot it. So just focus on that, and it kind of eliminates the pressure, I guess.
Yeah, well, it worked. You ended up making them both, and we ended up winning the game. So good job on that. Now you're starting a new semester, or I guess you're a couple weeks into the semester. What's your semester look like academically wise in terms of classes? You got busy days, tough classes. What's your schedule like?
It's pretty spread out. I've 3 classes on Monday because of night class, but like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or just 2 classes each day. So intermediate, it's like finance, 2 management classes, and the earth space science class. So it's not too bad right now.
Okay, good. Now, I always end the segments here with a segment I call the Final Four, 4 quick questions. You're familiar with it. Just give me the first thing that pops in the top of your head. Now, when you're here before, you said you eat at Alex's more than the Brig. What's your favorite food station at Alex's?
Probably stir fry.
Okay, good. Now, we mentioned on Saturday at St. Vincent you had 20 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists. Have you ever got a triple-double before at any level? It doesn't have to be in college, high school, middle school.
I don't think so. No.
Yeah,
close.
I'd be curious if anybody at Geneva College has ever had a triple-double. It's a pretty tough thing to do. Now, we mentioned at Westminster, or against Westminster, you hit the 2 free throws with 30 seconds to go. Have you ever hit a game winner at high school or any level, like at the buzzer?
Yeah, I have.
When did that occur?
10th grade. In the playoffs, actually, I hit a 3 to win the game.
Who'd you beat?
Crap.
That's all right. I put you on the spot there. So that's cool. That's the sort of thing that you remember for the rest of your life, probably.
I can't.
That's all right. And then last question. Winter Olympics is coming up. Now, I know you play a summer Olympic type of sport. Will you be following the Winter Olympics at all? Or?
No.
No, not at all.
Just NBA basketball.
All right.
Probably the only thing I'll watch. So.
All right. That's all right. That's all right. Well, thanks again for joining us, Ethan. I do appreciate it. Again, you're putting together quite a strong season, so it's been fun to watch you. And until next time, I am Chris Matthews. This is Ethan Moose. Storm on.